Greetings again, my fellow YouTubers and everyone out there. I'm Dole, aka the Big D of Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, beginning the second part of my underrated anime flicks list. I'm sorry I had to cut off the first vid. I was running out of time. I'm sorry I don't make my videos 15 minutes or longer than that, so you'll have to forgive me for that. I may try it one day, but not just yet. But anyway, here's the top. Here's what I've listed so far. If you have seen the first vid, at 15 was The Man from Button Willow. 14, Mighty Mouse and the Great Space Chase. 13, Thumbelina. 12, Wizards. 11, Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest. 10, Pinocchio and the Emperor of the Night. 9, Hey There, It's Yogi Bear. 8, The Man Called Flintstone. 7, Jetsons the Movie. And 6, Quest for Camelot. Now for the big ones, the top 5. Coming in at number 5, now again, I'm only doing this for, big theatrical type movies that might have had, or limited type movies, but I'm excluding direct video movies, as well as made for TV anime movies. And and movies from other studios that I've yet to think movies that are unrated. I know DreamWorks has done some that are underrated, like their movie of Sinbad and Road to El Dorado, but those didn't make it. I'm sorry, but these are just ones that I've liked and really enjoyed. Here we go. At number 5 is Journey Back to Oz, which I reviewed that. I love this movie. It's very good. Liza Minnelli does a great job in voicing Dorothy. Does just a good job on it as her mom, Judy Garland, did in The Wizard of Oz. Of course, she's led by an all-star cast that includes Ethel Merman, Paul Lynde, Herschel Bernardi, Mickey Rooney, Danny Thomas, Milton Berle, Risa Stevens, Jackie Leonard, and more. I mean, it's great. It's Filmation who produced it. I absolutely love it. Filmation. The music, it's just exciting and fascinating too. Sorry, I'm just in the middle of watching one of my movies, but I've got on silent so I don't get in any trouble. But I do love this movie. It's very good. See, I had to look at the piece of paper I did this list on, so that's the place where I get the list. But I know the rest. I got it all figured out. Next at number 4, here's another Filmation title. These next two are Filmation titles. The next one is He-Man She-Ra in The Secret of the Sword from 1985. Now, while He-Man and the Masters of the Universe was already a big hit on the tube, and with its spin-off She-Ra, Princess of Power, not too far away, this came along. Now, it's kind of edited versions of what would be considered to be the first 5 episodes of the original She-Ra series that premiered in the fall of the same year, because this came out in about the spring of 1985. Now, for those of you who don't know what these series are, y'all be ashamed of yourselves, but if you're an 80s kid, remember He-Man and She-Ra? Good for you. Anyway, Prince Adam, alias He-Man, has been given a special sword by the sorceress of Castle Grayskull, and he and his pet tiger Cringer enter a magic portal and enters Etheria, where they encounter, a man named Bo and his pet Cowl, and they're help out in defeating Horde troopers, these robots, and then soon Adam joins Bo in the Great Rebellion in Whispering Woods. There they meet Glimmer and meet all other sorts of characters. And soon, as He-Man takes on the evil Horde led by the sinister Hordak and meets their force captain Adora, who turns out to be the person who was destined for the sword. But Adora tells He-Man that he's the one who brings evil to Etheria, and not the Horde, but wants to adore to see for herself that she's wrong. But anyway, I'm not gonna spill much of it. I might review it, maybe. We'll see. Like I said, I've seen the new She-Ra series. It's okay and all, but I don't think it's as good as the good classic. No offense, everyone. Okay, coming in at number 3 is Brave Star, the Legend from 1988. Yeah, this came out in 1988, shortly after the Brave Star series ended. Brave Star was Filmation's last series. Took place on the planet of New Texas, but we start a little bit before Brave Star ever comes to New Texas, when Brave Star's original home planet is being destroyed, and all the other ships have managed to make an escape, and one was headed straight for New Texas, and its passenger was the young Brave Star's old friend and teacher, Shaman, trying to defend himself from a sinister phantom called Stampede, who has taken a liking to an alien being known as Tex, who went greedy for a rare element called Carium, and thus transforms him into Tex Hex. And soon, now grown up, Brave Star is coming to New Texas, along with J.B. McBride, who would be the judge, very hot gal, one of my favorite hot gals in 80s animation, and her dad, Angus McBride, who was Tex's ex-partner. Yeah. But anyway, soon, Brave Star actually, reunites with Shaman later on, and he gets his 4 powers: Eyes of the Hawk, Ears of the Wolf, Strength of the Bear, and Speed of the Puma, to help him take on Tex Hex and Stampede, and his other goons. Anyway, I do enjoy this. Oh yeah, and also has an encounter with, but gets into a bit of a fight before it becomes his big pard, 3030. Kind of a part robot, man-like horse character. You'll really like this character. It's really cool. If you've never seen Brave Star, I'd recommend you check him out. I think there should be some episodes on here, I do believe. Because YouTube's where I first encountered Brave Star, because I never saw the show as a kid. Now, I do have the movie on DVD in the best of Brave Star. It is available, but I'm not sure if it's still at a good price, though, considering that Mill Creek re-released the movie shortly after it was included on the BCI Eclipse Best of set. It's still good, though. Okay, now this was kind of a tough decision. Coming in at number 2, this would probably be an underrated movie, even though it's now been certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes and it's gained a cult following. That being The Iron Giant from 1999, which I'll be reviewing in August for its 20th anniversary. Oh, this movie is so cool. I have loved this movie since I first watched it in 2000. It's very good about this young boy named Hogarth Hughes, who apparently meets a big giant robot, who is voiced by Vin Diesel. Well, its vocal effects are done by Vin Diesel long before even before he became big in the Fast and the Furious and Triple X. But even so, I do love this movie because it's fun. It's got a good voice acting cast: Jennifer Aniston, Christopher McDonald, Vin Diesel, and young Eli Marienthal, who that same year had just done Stifler's little bro in American Pie, which I'll also be reviewing later on. But anyway, Iron Giant's very good. It's a cult classic, and I do love it. It's major okie dokie. Okay, here's number 1. This is the one and only big major studio type flick to even make it, and that's The Black Cauldron from 1985. This is a Disney movie, and this is like easily the most underrated Disney anime feature of them all, and they're first to get a PG rating. Yeah, I can't really argue. I remember going to the Malco Theater to see this when I was 5, and I really liked it. And it was just so cool. I've read that Disney's planning to do a Tales of Prydain series that actually inspired this movie. That'll be coming to their new streaming service later on this year. I'm not sure if it's later on this year once they start, but I think it'll be later on. So that sounds pretty cool. I like the characters: Tarwin, Princess Lonely, Fleur Flam, and of course Gurgi. Munchins and crunchings. Yeah, the Horned King is definitely a really scary villain. I absolutely like that. That's probably one of the darkest characters I've seen in Disney animation history, in my opinion anyway. If you have yet to see that, I'd highly recommend it. You will enjoy the Black Cauldron. So, what did you think of the list? The top 5 anyway. Or if you have any comments anywhere on the other movies, watch the first one and then watch this one. Leave me your comments, what you thought about these in the comments section. Like and subscribe. And, well, I'll have some more coming up later on tonight. Well, until next time, thank you for watching. I'm the Big D saying see ya.